Yo, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just went live on DCA. I hit the wrong button at first, so that didn't correlate right. But you had the problems the last time, so it's all good. Yo, crypto mining lifer, we got a Dig Deep miner popping on in. Yo,
what is up? What is up? So yeah, we had to build the live stream. Give you everybody a rundown if y'all weren't here. First live stream, we weren't able to attach the radiator to the fans due to we don't have any bolts to do it with.
I like Diamond. I'm just gonna say, man, I like Diamond's tech.
I mean, we'll agree to disagree. But yeah, didn't have bolts for that. So I went and got bolts. That took a day. Then we went to the second live stream and I ran out of hose. Granted, I bought a kit that would support 2 BCUs, not adding a CPU into the mix. So I added like one extra hose, I guess, and in theory. But I would have had enough to do literally just the BCUs. That would have been it.
Yeah.
And they had to have been like next to each other, next to the pump. But I went and bought hose. Okay, so the reason why we didn't live stream the other day is I went out and bought hose. Alright, ordered it online for curbside pickup. So I didn't have to go in the store. And I should have went into the store because it wasn't even the right hose. It was the complete opposite of my measurements.
Dig Deep's like aquarium hose. I mean, pretty much that's what it is.
Yeah. So I went in. It was at Home Depot, and I tried.
But remember, some of those those fish places are not deemed essential.
Well, see, the crazy thing is, I took the fitting in with me to Home Depot and Lowe's, and they had hoses that would fit. Either they would fit onto the barb, but they wouldn't fit through the collar, or they would fit through the collar and be really loose on the barb. And I was like, okay, so there's like no in-betweens here. So I ended up just ordering some that actually was having like bad reviews on it. I was like, I got like a 50-50 chance here, and I was like, I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah. Shank, he's like, he bought hose. Yeah.
I bought tubing. I should start saying tubing. I bought tubing. I bought some tubing.
He's like, no, I bought hose.
Bought tubing. And it works. It's not exactly clear all the way through. It has some labeling on it, but at this point, I really don't give a flying fuck. So yeah. Now that I got that word out of the way and how I feel about this whole rebuild.
You see, that's where I will sit there and say that Diamond's Tech actually did better. Now, granted, I understand that it was made to go from BCU to BCU, okay?
Yeah.
I went from BCU to BCU, had no problem, and still had 5 feet of hose.
Right.
So they chimped out they chimped out on the amount of hose they gave you.
Yeah, about 10 feet of hose this time.
Right, that's what Diamond's Tech gave me, was 10 feet of it.
I didn't have 10 feet the last time.
Right. But tubing is so cheap. They could have just sat there and just been, here's tubing, just in case you miscut once or twice. Here. Yeah. It's so cheap, it wouldn't matter, and they skimped out.
$1 up. I ain't $1 and I won't quarter up.
Yeah, Gundy's like, 5 foot of hose and they skimped you. It's like, yeah, pretty much. It's like the hose is so cheap. I don't understand why they didn't just be like, here's as much tubing as you would like. If you would like them, order more because it's so cheap. Please order more. Yeah. So I mean, there's a couple of things. There's a couple of things that I enjoyed about the Diamond's Tech. Their fans came with all the screws I needed. And heck, my radiator was actually a better condition because the screw hole wouldn't strip out, and it wasn't because it was all copper. So you're talking a much better metal material where your cover.
What it boiled down to on the radiator is that the actual screws that I am using, the thread size is off, the pitch is wrong. The diameter of the screw is correct, but the pitch is wrong. So that's why they feel like they're starting to slip, is because they don't have, you know what I mean? Like there's not enough thread there.
Right.
That's kind of what I boiled down to there. So maybe that's a possibility there. You know, I just have the wrong stuff. Second thing.
Hey, Chris is like, thanks guys, surprise live stream. Just made my job harder.
Hey, you're welcome. We're trying to fill up the schedule this week, man. We've been live streaming like almost all week.
Right.
5 minutes notice. Yeah. Well, I was like kind of waiting to make sure I got this today and like make sure I can like get everything situated. So I was like, I didn't know if I was even going to live stream today. And I got everything, and I was like, no, I'm just going to get taken care of, finish that. But so yeah, I didn't buy their fans, so they didn't come with their fan kit hardware and all that stuff. So maybe that's where all the hardware is with fan kit. I didn't buy the fan kit. I just bought all I said is I just needed the radiator and the hosing, and I usually fans. I said yes. So that's all I can say on that part. I'm not gonna knock them whatsoever.
And then we're getting FA'd over here because I'm gonna do it because it's fucking awesome.
Nice. All right, so Grits. I don't want to like skip your question because you're asking on my channel. I marked down Nim for his FA over there. So, Grit says, "What's up?" He goes, "He just ordered a water block for the 5700 today." That's legit, dude. Congratulations. What kind of water block did you get? Be curious to know. He says, "And what pump am I using?" I am using some Chinese pump that they sent me. It's a D5 pump. It's just not US. It has Chinese writing on it, but it's a D5 pump. It is adjustable. There's a screw in the back that I can adjust it. So yeah.
Buy Bitcoin, buy at cost, and hodl it, people.
I don't know if you heard that now.
Yeah, I actually heard that.
Wow. Good. So maybe everybody heard that. Hopefully. DCA Adventure. Hey, now that I'm like near my thing, I can give DCA a moderate. And Gundy. Get you Gundy. You got. See, because I usually don't curse on my channel, so that's why his stuff got hid.
No, it was too many times I spammed it. It was like cool down.
Gundy said hodl that SHIT. He spelled. He said it. I spelled it out, but that's what he said. But it was like show or hide on my side. Because,
oh yeah, it'll show that everywhere. If you start swearing or you say something that the I don't know what algorithm it's using. If it's like, oh no, you can't say that. Do you want to show this? Don't you dare! You want to show this anyway? And I'm usually I like glance over as long as it's nothing offensive or anything like that. I'm like, yeah, pink. I try not to sense it's when it's like bad. You know, you gotta.
It's fine. Fine.
And Gandhi gets it on your chat anyway.
Man.
Oh, that's too funny.
You hear that?
Oh yeah, it's like
Hear that mark of authority, man. Took over my chair. Push that back. My workstation.
Gundy's is like 0 F's given. Good times. From Ralph Cooper. Yes. So, Let's get building, because I want to see this thing start hashing underwater.
So I can give it a new worker name.
Right.
Cool new worker name.
Right. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna call it the Drowning Bee. I think that's what I'm gonna go for this time. All right, so guys, where we left off last week is we have to finish. That's a good button everything down, except for that one hard drive. He's not going anywhere. He's down inside that channel down there. So we got to run this run to the front of the radiator, and we got to run this run to the bottom side of the radiator. That's all we have to do left with.
So you're not wanting to push it through the top going down from the FPGA. You want to go from the bottom up.
Okay.
Thermodynamics a little bit there. So heat rises. Top of the radiator. You want to push it through the top of the radiator. Have it, because that's a dual chamber. Oh yeah,
sorry. The top of the radiator is going to go into the reservoir.
No, FPGA.
The FPGA?
Yeah.
Bottom go to the reservoir?
Yeah. Because it'll be the fluid will be cool. Thermodynamics. The heat rises. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but with a vertical placement though. It actually, I do get temperature difference.
It just sounds like a brand new marker. No, it's not even a brand new marker.
So, but you're even on my radiator, the bottom corner where it comes out is significantly cooler.
That's cool.
It is. Literally. Oh, yo, we got the Peter Stone in the house. Yo, what's going on?
No, there's not gonna be a nice way to do this one.
Yeah, even mine. It's like it's looped out and everything. I'm like, oh.
It's how close it is.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I have all the hose, so I'm not really worried about it anymore. So I can go like all crazy with it. That's funny. I don't know if that's viable, but
Huh?
the way I have this bent, I don't. You guess you can't see it.
As long as it's not kinking up.
It goes like all the way through back around. I was like, oh, it's funny. It's funny, bud.
It's all the way that you want to wrap it, man.
Biking in the house. Yes, sir.
Yo. And yo, check this out. I've got a really cool hat on, guys. Yo.
I'm not the only one that has a super cool hat.
Oh, yo, I just got it. Oh, it fits so nicely. You can get one of these beautiful hats at dogelord.com.
Drop that link, Chris.
Yo, dogelord.com. Isn't the link in the description below too?
Yeah, but you can drop the link to the awesome hat.
Right. You can drop them links, Mr. Anderson, and
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson. Chris is like, yo, that's swag. Yo. Find this and many other hats at dogelord.com. Where we can't find sponsorship for this show, we'll be our own sponsor. Is that a good announcer voice? I've been kind of working at that.
You're doing a mighty fine job.
Awesome.
I even sharpened my knife.
Oh wow! Holy cow! That's amazing.
I know. I was like, I gotta sharpen this thing. It's really dull. Been cutting too many hoes with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Too many hoes. So
Ralph Cooper's like, so is that build flat rate? I think that's a mechanic joke.
gosh, you have no idea. You have no idea, Ralph Cooper.
It's like Crypto Mining Lifer is like, hope he's not flat rate.
Paid by the hour. It's hourly.
It's like, no, you're gonna get it used.
They're gonna use and abuse you.
Right? You're gonna hate yourself after a month of them abusing you if you're flat rates. They were talking about making all mechanics flat rate, and so many mechanics are like, no, because if you've got the work, yeah, I make good money. It's like, as a mechanic, you can tell when you're looking at a good mechanic versus like a mediocre mechanic, except for the case of old school mechanics. And I mean guys that have been doing it since the 70s. Their toolboxes are a little different. They just jam-pack their stuff into whatever toolbox they bought at the time, and they don't want to give that up. So you'll find them in like with smaller than usual boxes than a lot of guys, and like, but it's organized.
Multiples of them.
Yeah, but they're
I forgot to put the collar on.
Practice, right? But it's like I got real good with
Getting real good at this practice.
oh yeah, you are. But it's like, as a mechanic, you can tell when you're looking at a good mechanic, because they'll have all the tools they need. And the newer age mechanics, you can tell that because their boxes are newer, but they're the ones with the big boxes usually. And you got a few of them out there that are showy, but typically, even myself.
The cool new Snap-on boxes with the cell phone chargers built in.
Oh yeah, those are kind of like yuppied out like toolboxes.
They're like the price of a used car.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
and you'll pay your soul for it.
Dude, I saw one that I was like, now that's a toolbox that's kind of worth it, but I wish I could.
I have too much money and I don't know what to do with my toolbox.
So there is a toolbox that actually has powered wheels. But they're on like utility hand truck tires, so they're like inflatable. I don't like that.
God, this puts so much attention on. Let's see, like the I/O plate's like leaning hard. It's like, hey, there's a lot of tension on this. We don't like this.
But you're not holding the I/O the same way as you did before.
Yeah, no, it's like missing
two screws. Yep, it's just two screws,
and the rigidness of the other cooler.
Right. No, that didn't even barely touch that.
Oh, see, man, if it would just fit right there, I'm telling you. It's meant to sit in between the rows. I'm telling you. Yeah, that fits even nicer though.
And he's like, I fix anything.
So noted, when I add the second FPGA, if and when I add a second one, that I'm just gonna have to move it way over to the other side. I'm gonna drill holes for these to sit where I want it to. They'd probably work a lot better because it really wants to sit like right in the middle, like with the hoses and everything.
Right.
It's like putting it right in the middle, but I can't.
Dan the Dane's like, new, remember that pink cooling fluid. What?
Man, dude. So I was actually talking with my wife earlier today, and we were sitting there chit-chatting about, like, this or whatever. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to try to finish it out tonight. Yeah, awesome, you know. It's good to see you finally finishing it. And I was like, good one. Or whatever, but...
That's what she said.
Literally.
Right?
And she was like, so is, like, the coolant going to be clear? Because one of our friends' PC isn't clear. He has like a blue coolant or whatever, and I was like, no, there's actually, you can do multiple different colors. I said, the clear hose actually allows UV light to come through with it, so you can have like a black light. It can like shine. And she goes, oh, that's actually really cool. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. We were saying chit-chat about it. Maybe you should put some coolant dye in there, like mash it with the yellowness of the already like.
I know, Gundy. He's struggling with them hoses over there.
I know them hose, them dirty hose. But it's gonna do absolutely. So, got that one. This thing just gets heavier and heavier.
Yeah, it's gonna get just a pinch heavier.
Yeah, the moment I add in all the fluid.
Yeah. It'll be 1 quart heavier.
I buy 10 foot of tubing
for one run.
For one like for one run from here or from here to here. I don't know if I'm gonna go up or below.
I'd let it gravity this way. It gets a little bit more speed to come up.
So go below.
Yeah.
Oh, so that would like.
Yep. I mean, it'll all be under pressure no matter what, but
I need to add fluid into this before I finish off the cut this hose. Yeah, it's because I don't have any snap-on tools. You're right. You're right, Ralphie.
oh yeah, it's all about them snap-on tools.
If I had snap-on, if I had some snap-on hose cutters right now, and
Support the if you're gonna press down on that, support everything.
what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just holding here. My hand's resting against the.
Oh.
I'm not pushing down. It's like sitting next to the fitting.
Okay. Rock
Like
on.
I'm sitting on the lip of it, like this lip right here,
Yeah. Okay.
the outside lip. Just trying to see the best way to go about it.
Damn. That's a hell of a fucking roller coaster. I'll take that one. That last tube.
Yeah. Oh. I can like come back up and lean back in. Bet. Got so much tubing right here, I can't accurately measure that. That's for sure.
I'll cut just like a little bit longer than where you think you need it, and then you can trim it.
God, I got plenty of extra.
Oh, you weren't kidding. Uh-oh. You breaking over there?
No, it's that one screw that's not sitting in there that made a noise. It's not inside there and I moved, so it clicked.
We eat!
Gotta get some of that strip leave on me.
That's
I
nasty.
should get a mark just for doing that.
That's nasty.
It's not tight. See it move. Jeez. Yeah, see what I'm talking about, man? That stuff is like
Hardcore.
toy like a toiger. For sure. What's the best routing for dual GPUs? Dual GPUs, water cooling, hoses in series or parallel the water lines. And probably in a series.
It actually, through
Right?
no, actually,
Or am I
It-
in
it
am I doing
won't-
a series? This is a series,
yeah,
right?
you're in series, yeah.
Oh,
Parallel,
yes,
parallel, I've got it in
Yeah,
parallel.
do the opposite of what I'm doing. First, we got two of them. Like
Actually,
once I add a second one, I would probably go and like
I'm going to disagree with that.
fine, disagree.
If it depends on how you're doing this. So if you are gaming over a prolonged period, see, this is where kind of through testing of through some very, very, very reputable people. You got Jay's 2 cents. You've got hardcore overclock. There's like a bunch of them that I've sat there and seen doing testing on this and
Cut it perfect.
noise.
Not even too much. Just nice to have like a good loop.
Right, but what ends up happening is that when you if you're using it for a long period of time and not in like little short bursts, it will not make a difference because once the water loop becomes at temperature, the water loop's going to sustain a specific temperature coming in and out, and you're talking like the world's smallest variation of temperature of coolant. I've ran my FPGAs in both series, and it was like a difference of 1 to 2 Celsius. So
Okay. That's okay, legit.
So Ralph Cooper's like, "Are we firing this up tonight?"
Yes.
It's like, yes.
Question. So, is this gonna hurt functionality? Okay, so if I have this and it's going into here, right?
Uh-huh.
It's just hanging down. If I like zip tied that up, would that hurt it?
No.
Or would it actually be better because it'd have less to fight right here? 'Cause it would
No.
suck.
No. I don't think so. You're making you're putting like the basically instead of it trying to make the turn and come up over the top of the radiator, because that would bottleneck it right at the radiator.
Well, I'm saying like right here, as
Mhm.
it's sitting right here.
Yeah, I don't
Would
think
this help it
possibly
because it doesn't have to like fight it doing this. Like
right. Yeah, the harder bend. Yeah,
Because this also looks bigger.
yeah.
Just saying. It looks way nicer.
Yeah. Because it doesn't, it's not fighting such an uphill. That's why I was like, wow, that's a roller coaster.
Yeah. Cool. So.
I had somebody sit there and they they were talking about zip ties, and at first I didn't realize they were talking about zip ties because
he said they're for mining, by the way. Fritz said they're for mining.
What?
It's 5700 that he's water blocking.
Oh, I mean, you're talking 1 to 2 Celsius. So if you notice one
I'm
thermal,
add them to the water cooled Vega rig.
yeah, if you notice that one starts hitting higher temperatures significantly, I mean, it's good for a test to see how badly running them in series versus parallel would be, you know. I mean, if you're running them in parallel, you've got to have either a distribution block to be able to go in between them, or you're going to need to have like little 3-way splitters that can combine 2 hoses to 1, so that you can have two hoses to each of the GPUs and 1 hose feeding it, and then have 2 hoses coming out of it with one hose going to your radiator. So, but I mean, even for hardcore gamers, I watch them run everything in series, even the CPUs. So once the water loops get at full temperature, you're talking just real small little temperature differences. I mean, if you're looking for the most optimum, run them in parallel.
Right.
Because then none of them are breathing off of each other.
Oh, I gotta find my pliers. I need a tape.
Oh, snaps. Yeah. Hose and a 3-way. Man, you should almost get a strike for that, but that is viable with a rig build. Yo, what's up, Nefarious? So, anybody got any questions about water block? Any other awesome questions about water blocking? How often to change the fluid to prevent the floaty moldy? So that's depends on the fluid that you're using. So do you have dyes in there? Because all your dyes are basically floating particles. And then over time, they kind of collect in all the little nooks and cranny, and you'll have to clean that out. It depends on what kind of coloring you got on that. Depends on how quickly the color in the coolant you're using fades out. But as far as like molds and like inhibitors in there, usually that'll last a year to 2 years, depending on the environment they're running in. If it comes down to like some of the newer fluids, I'm like really leery on where they've got it to where it looks like it's just like the fluid's just swirling around. I'm
The
not.
galaxy fluids.
Yeah, I am like really afraid of what that does to the blocks on those things, because
Like prolonged use.
yeah,
Because those that glittery flake, man, that stuff could build up.
it's particles. Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that on the cooling face that actually attaches to the dies. On the other side of them, they basically take a machine and it basically stamps in and cuts little slivers of the copper backing, and it makes like a fin stack in there.
Right.
And they are like really close to each other, so a lot of those heavier particles are going to start settling out right into those little grooves, and you're going to start noticing that you're going to start getting thermal throttled and all that beautiful stuff. And that's on any of the good cooling blocks that I've seen. That's how they're constructed, with the copper cold plates. Even if they nickel plate them, they're usually copper underneath the nickel plating. And nickel plating is a great thing to have on there, because if you're using liquid metal of any sort, that stuff reacts to the copper cold plates. So in order to use the Arctic silver, you want your cooler base to be nickel plated, to protect the copper underneath. Otherwise, it will pit it. It's not made to contact copper for long term.
Alright, I gotta move some stuff around in order to get ready to. Oh no, it doesn't reach yet. There you are.
So what he's doing right now, guys, is he's using his other computer's Molex to power the pump up, so he doesn't have to turn the motherboard on in case of leaks. Typically, most people, I don't have it sitting right by me. No, I don't. I've got it in my mining room, but the power supply that you have on there, you can. There's a couple of pins that you can drop a wire into, and you can basically turn the power supply on without it being hooked up to the motherboard. This way, you're not powering up your motherboard in any way, shape, or form. So, in case you have a leak of any sort, at least you can sit there and be like, oh, no, and just unplug everything or turn the switch off.
Right. And I gotta fill this up since I literally went and returned the other hose.
No, you can't fill it up like that. No.
Why not? I can't pour it in here. I really gotta screw this whole thing off.
No, the little silver piece up on top. Just flip the whole thing over. This way you can it'll help fill up the radiator too.
Oh, and then still run that other hose?
Yeah, run that other hose on there right now, and just tilt the rig over.
Okay.
Unless you're not able to. Or, oh shoot, you got enough hose to just do it. Yeah. That makes life easy right there. Hook that up. Yeah.
Make sure this hose is that's where I'm gonna do that. That's what I was afraid of.
What?
Just because of the way that I'm running the hose, I won't be able to re-rotate it.
Yeah, you gotta. The tubing has been trained in the wrong direction.
So I gotta run that first, then.
Yeah, get that in there.
I had to make sure that stuff was tight anyway, because it seemed like it was going down.
Crypto mining lifers, we all have to start promoting the next rig build competition in every video to really get some more attention.
They get some more of that stripper lube on there. Hold on.
Pooey. Man, hold on to that. Yeah,
I'm going to.
I wouldn't even have it in there.
It's alright. Fine.
Just because it's all plastic, man. You've been having... I'm trying to prevent you from having more of a bad day. And do you have the collar on there?
Of course not, man.
I just noticed that. I'm like, I don't remember him slipping another collar on there. Ralph Cooper, no bleeder screw. It's just you're using the fill port and then you're bringing the bubbles right into the reservoir. That's all. At first, it looks like you're flushing a toilet. Whoosh. Now you'd be able to fill it just like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it over here though.
Right.
I'm gonna try to do. I hope for the best. I'm gonna try to. This whole like top piece, like right here, comes off.
Right. You just need to take the silver piece, the plug out.
I mean, I could like.
You can unscrew the whole top.
I could avoid so much spillage.
Yeah, just unscrew the top then. I don't care. That's how I filled mine. I had just done, but it was just easier to do that on mine. But now that you got it like that, yeah, fill it like that. Do that.
Do that. Yeah, because now I can just like. I like it. I like it. Here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There's a lot. There's stuff on that whiteboard I can't let everybody see.
We just see the swear marks,
That's good.
and we see that Gundy's in the win is winning.
By a lot. Yeah, so just literally hold it like this. Or some in. Alright.
What up, Dan? He's like, nefarious technology, yo.
Catastrophic failure is not an option.
Right. Not an option.
Not at this point.
Yes, we have
Before
come
I go
so...
any further, I'm gonna make sure all my fittings are tight. What? Why did that just do that?
Huh?
I felt like that fitting was like messed up.
Oh.
Felt like it for a second. Oh my gosh. It scared me. That one did it too. Well, it's weird. It's the second. Okay, so it's a thing. I'm not tripping.
Oh.
It's like I didn't like tighten it down all the way, maybe.
Maybe. That would have been leaks everywhere.
I don't see why I wouldn't have though.
Oh, nefarious gets in there. Hashtag quarter up.
It's that fitting that keeps moving. I'm not.
Uh-oh.
That's what I.
In the water block?
No. Like the collar. The collar, I can keep. Twist it, and I wasn't able to twist it the other day.
Oh, the hose might be might be training itself a little bit.
A lot to turn, man.
Either that, you just didn't really get it like tight.
That's why I'm like going to go with everything. It scares me. Scared me. He scared me. There's only 2 of them that did that.
Thank God you double checked.
There's another one. There's 3. Well, it's a couple of the ones that I ran last. Like, not the ones that I ran today.
Right.
All the ones that I ran last week. I think a couple days ago. Trying to think of what I'm gonna do if it starts to like leak somewhere.
Just turn it off. It is what it is. You're committed. Just get over it. Hey, I had it fucking leaking on me too. I'll take a quarter on that one. I'll call myself out on that.
For clear fluid, that totally looks green. So, yeah, can I stick my finger in it?
No, I don't recommend that. There's inhibitors in that stuff.
There's one. Self one. Is that cursing? There we go.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, he says.
Hey man, mine leaked off the bat. I had to sit there and like, right? I had to fix stuff, so whatever. Oh. Oh.
That was a good one.
You're only in one fitting. It's that and the radiator.
No, dude, it went all the way to it's all the way over here.
Oh, nice.
Like it like that, like it funneled it like straight in. The air bubble pushed it.
Nice.
Just not under pressure or anything. So.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't my hoses that started leaking on me. It was some of the fittings. Yep, this is where you turn it on a little bit.
Huh?
This is where you turn it on. Fill the thing up just a little bit more and turn it on. It'll suck all that in. It's still got to fill. You got to fill up the radiator, so.
Yeah. That way I have 2 hands that I can unplug and not have to worry about something going wrong.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you might as well just put it back into its holder.
Well, different with some liquid in there.
Oh yeah.
The hose is a little less forgiving.
Oh yeah.
So. Out of there. Unplug the VCU because it's just in my way. As far as I'd like to. Nice look.
Is it circulating?
It's not on.
Okay.
I was just last check of all my fittings real quick. I'm just nervous, man.
I know, it's like popping the cherry, right?
I'm scared.
It's like that first time you start up a freshly built 350. Ooh.
Everybody get ready to press F in chat.
When he gets this fired up, FA everybody. FA, he fired it up. Oh, you're gonna need to put more in.
Oh, yeah, I'm down past the. Started getting all foamy.
Yep, because you were blowing bubbles.
So I'm gonna. Small with one hand. Oh, and then I dropped more legs. My life. I said my life.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say F my life. I just said my life.
I thought I heard that mumble. I was like, there you go. And it's empty.
And
I told you I would drink it. Might as well just fill it up right there. Stop fighting it.
yeah.
I think you can put it in there safely.
Oh, nice. So you can like fit right on top of the ledge. That's very convenient. It was meant to be. Did I fill it up like all the way?
Yeah, fill it. Fill it like you did last time.
That was really cool.
You need to figure out how much the water level needs to be in there anyway. So, and it's gonna
Right.
take a good amount. Now you can put it back into its holder and then see how the level is when you turn it on. This way, that's how you're gonna gauge how much you need to put in there.
Yeah. When you fill up the container completely, it'll fill up the reservoir sideways. You can see there's like a little bit of a line.
Yep.
Alright, so let's do it again. Fire in the hole. What? Psych.
Psych. That's a loud pump. Oh no, I think you're good.
Yep. Let's add a little bit more.
Yep. With that setup, you could probably add it as it's in there. And like as it's on, you'd probably be able to fill it.
Right. That is a loud pump.
Yeah, that is. That's still a screamer, dude. It's a different scream.
Like its tone keeps changing too. Like it's like if it's not quite, because I can adjust it, so I wonder if it's just like completely closed.
It looks like you're good.
FA in chat.
FA in chat, yo!
He says, is it running dry? No, it's not dry. There's definitely fluid, and it's moving. I see it moving.
No, it's not an air pocket.
It is very loud though. It is for sure.
Call that the siren of the sea.
No, siren of the bee.
Right? Oh.
Named it. Siren of the bee. That's
Everybody's like laughing my F and A off.
yeah, you almost.
Well, actually, he said laughing my F and AA off.
Should I give it like as close to top as possible?
I don't think it makes a difference as long as the water level doesn't drop below the pump inlet.
That's scary, guys. It's like one wrong move and I'm gonna spill it. We're like full.
Nice.
Still a little bit of an airline.
It doesn't matter.
Alright. So.
Awesome. Now we can get that thing hashing. Travis is like, fire it up! Fire in a hole! You probably, if you've got any old Dynomat, you could probably put it on the motor.
I had like a piece of rubber that I cut to put underneath it,
That will help.
but I didn't know. Like, the screws that I had weren't quite long enough at the time.
Right.
Now
That'll
I have some extra longer screws now. So.
that'll help, and then even if it's still kind of a little tinny like that, you could probably wrap the pump motor in some like Dynomat, like a little piece of Dynomat on the outer casing.
Right.
That'll really tone it down. I mean, I used to sit there and run 5,000-6,000 watts worth of subwoofers, and as soon as you shut the doors with the windows up, you couldn't hear it. I love Dynomat. Ninja Grasshopper! It's like F.A.
What's up, dude? Welcome to the show.
Right?
Oh my god!
It's like, oh god, I just doubled the weight.
That's. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo! Damn, that's beast.
Oh yeah.
Green screen.
And he just basically plugged into the BCU data cable like you would use for your cell phone or something like that.
Data cable, not just a charging. Can't
Correct.
use like charging only. It has to be
Yeah,
data.
it has to be a data cable. That's I think I used my words right.
Yeah, you did. I was just
Okay.
saying it because
I wanted to make sure. I was doubting myself.
at
You just
first, like I
corrected
had
me.
I had a cord that was on the old setup that was like perfectly long enough to go from the board to BCU, and I was like, oh, this is perfect, man. But it was just a charging cord because it never recognized the BCU ever. The moment I changed to like the other cord, it was like recognized, and I was like, oh, bummer. It's too good to be true.
Right.
I knew it.
I'll show you power.
Show me. Show me the power.
This is real power. Oh.
Nasty.
Oh, it's a good one.
Didn't see that far.
No, Nefarious, not like I figured. I thought I said the wrong thing. I doubted myself. I was like, oh man, he's correcting me. Did I say the other way around and say power cable? Oh, I hope I didn't. That would have been a blunder.
Okay, so we noted the red ports don't plug in USBs. Just go ahead and throw that out there. Did not work. No matter what I did, it said no. Hello.
Oh. So close, so close, so sensual.
Gosh, the motherboard glows red.
You can
Gross.
probably go in the BIOS and
Yeah.
turn that off.
I'll have to go into BIOS anyway. More than likely. Oh, you can't. I don't have access to the. This other keyboard and mouse is like tucked in behind my setup. So, well,
Hey man, all you need to do is see it like post.
why need to be able to like get in?
Oh, you got it hooked up to video too?
Huh?
You got the video hooked up too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I have the pies like right here, or the pie
Ah.
screen. Oh, you can like kind of see the blue light over here.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Oh, I see. Oh, I see so.
Oh, it's tucked over here, so you can't see. So, fire in the hole. Let's go again. Let's go again. Not.
Gundy's like pimpin' hoes, pimps and hoes.
That's right. Probably help to plug the BCU in. That'd be a good one. Wouldn't go far without that.
No.
How does it work? That's plugged in. Riser are plugged in. Alright, guys. So
Fire in a
this is
hole!
a motherboard, so
Fire in the hole, no smoke. Oh, so sensual.
I don't know what there's like numbers on the board that are like going on.
That is a debugger. So if it stops on a number and it doesn't post to the screen, then you've got you have a place to where it errored out. With Intels, you would hook up a speaker and it would beep at you. Yeah, so instead of listening to Morse,
I used to run Intel. I deal with the beat code, with diagnosing through beeps.
yeah, instead of getting Morse code, you actually get physical numbers.
Yeah.
I like AMD.
You install, press enter, set up.
All right, it posted. You good to go.
Press F1 to enter setup.
So, bam, look at that. He's got a water block set up. No leaks. The fans are all rolling. Oh, so sensual. Gundy's like, you guys rock.
I have to do it right now.
So he's Dan the Dane's like, do you think the water cooling can be fitted into a 4U 19-inch rack chassis? The 4U, is that the 420 mil fan distance across? Because if it is, then yes, no problem.
much.
If it is a little wider
I've never
than the...
configured this monitor to this setup, so like it doesn't fit right. See everything.
Linux life.
No, not that. I'm like still in the BIOS. Trying to make sure that it'll boot to the hard drive.
It should, as soon as you, it should automatically, right? I didn't have to do anything on my board. I just plugged the hard drive in, and since you already got it set up.
Find out.
Crypto mining lifer is like, it took you long enough.
No. Got grubbed.
Uh-oh. Got an illegal boot error. Just turn the whole thing all the way off. And boot back into the hard drive.
Three streams later, yeah, I know, man. I can't even see my chat. Sorry, guys. Anybody's on my YouTube channel, I'm sorry. My camera's like in the way of my chat where I'm at right now.
Oh, Gun, Dan and Dane's like there's 320 mil fans across. So you'll be able to put the, depending on how much overhang you have on each side of the fans, if you've got enough, if you got like 2 inches next to the fan or so, or like 1.5 inches, you'll be able to put a 360.
Having a water block BCU rig crypto mining life. That's that flick with authority.
Right. Click.
Man. Thank you.
Oh. Doesn't like your new motherboard.
The DOS doesn't.
You're gonna have to rebuild the OS then.
Probably.
Don't. Yeah, because the ID is from the motherboard, not the CPU. You can change CPU on the same motherboard, but the motherboard's got its own ID. I didn't even think about that until just now. I forgot about that. But I don't understand why I did that though, because like I've got a Linux hard drive that I had on 3 different motherboards.
Yeah.
That just means that your hard drive got corrupted somehow. So I thought that Linux was a little bit more forgiving with instead of like Windows, where Windows is like, nope, we're here. You do not put us on that. But even my Windows hard drive, I put that on the 2 different motherboards. Huh. Interesting. Gundy's like, Colonel Panic! Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty much what's happening. Regardless, it's up and running.
That it is.
Huh?
That it is. Nefarious, I don't think it's going to be a hard drive controller difference, because I built mine on one motherboard that was Intel, put it onto another Intel, onto two different Intel boards after that, and then I've got it on an AMD motherboard right now. So no. No, it's booting to it. I don't think you need.
It sees it because I'm getting Linux grub errors. Like I get stuck in grub.
Right. So it's having.
I'm booted. I just can't get past the grub.
It basically boot glitched on him.
Yeah, it's not that. I get booted. I'm just stuck in grub.
And what's up, Deadwood? Yo.
If I can figure it out, I gotta trouble stuff like this.
Ooh, excuse me.
So we'll see what we can figure out.
Are you able? You're not able to pull up a command screen, are you?
Yeah, I can get into grub. That's as far as I can get.
Well, sudo update grub.
Huh?
Sudo update grub, or sudo update dash grub.
Sudo.
Method 2 is getting a live USB stick, and then opening terminal after it boots up. Huh?
That's my bootloader.
Yeah.
HD0, GDP2. You can talk to the people. I don't want to.
I was like sitting there researching also.
Oh, I'm writing code with it.
Oh, okay.
So.
I was just like looking at the same stuff then, probably. Oh, that's too funny, Deadwood. You're gonna get. I'll give you this.
Smoke weed every day.
Deadwood's like, okay, time to switch to Mikkel.
Reboot.
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 You have the most horrible time with your hard drives, dude.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's like, gives me something to do.
Yeah, it's
Deadwood's like, floating between both streams. Nice. I'll give you a gold sticker for that.
do it.
Fix it? Maybe.
Find out.
Find out soon
I got
enough.
a perfect screen right now.
Uh-oh.
We're past grub.
Yo.
There we go.
Yay.
No, I did not catch the cycle signal. Oh yeah, Brandon Coin's live too. DCA and Mikkel are about 1 second off. That's good. I mean, granted, that's human error.
No, the streams are 1 minute are like 1 second off. That has nothing to do with that.
Oh,
that's YouTube's and how
I think
they're
that's a good thing then. It's only 1 second.
right.
All right, so we're back into the bunch.
Yo! Yay!
All right, laser mouse, like the stealth. All right, so guys, we ready? Are we ready to mine something? We want to mine some stuff.
Yeah. Got some mining going on.
Alright, so I'm gonna run that J tag right now.
Oh, he's talking about next J tag. Oh,
No,
talk dirty to me. Oh.
it's mine. The last
Oh.
well, I gotta pull up my old sheet because I haven't run this bitch for a minute. So I was running TRB before. Oh, a little bitty bubbles in there.
Huh?
A lot of little bitty bubbles.
Yeah.
Like I hear air is what I feel like I hear.
Yeah, you'll hear it in the radiator a little bit.
You gotta be careful getting beer close to that fan.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily it's blowing out, so I mean, and luckily they're still blowing really good, so that's good. So,
How well does it? Can you put a piece of paper to the radiator?
a piece of plastic,
Yeah. See if it holds it
like a screw
to the
bag?
to the radiator.
Oh
so.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. That's what I like to see.
Good, buddy. Alright, so back in that food thing. What are you running your voltage at?
Like 70 points. Yeah, 0.7.
70?
Yeah,
0.7?
yeah, 0.70.
I had it set to 69. Still no wrong with 69. Sounds simple. Volts set. Flash your bit stream. The airflow is important. It is.
Yes, very, very
What's up,
important.
Jancoin?
Yo.
It is fired up currently. As we speak right now, I'm currently loading a bit stream onto the VCU.
Oh,
So that way I can pull up voltages next and see what we're doing. I would like to see how temps are and stuff like that. Running compared to like what I knew it was idle before to where it is idle now. It's pretty cool though, man. I like this. I dig it. I can hash on it.
Oh.
Oh. Got an Ubuntu update.
Yeah, I had to do that earlier today too, and it requires a reboot.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I see it's an Ubuntu base update.
Yeah.
So. Gonna go ahead and move that to the background for a minute. Okay, temperatures. We're running at 26 degrees right now. It's more than I was usually running, but I was also at a lower voltage. Like a good thing before when I was running on TRB, I was running at 65 volts.
0.65 volts.
0.65.
To the 0.65 millivolts to the core.
So I mean, I was running considerably less.
But mine, I know I can push mine a little further, but because I need to, hopefully I'll be getting my thermal pads tomorrow. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. And if so, I'm gonna be pulling my BCUs apart again because I want to re-thermal pad them and see why all of a sudden one of my temperatures is not happy. That's good, Nefarious. You need to take a rest every so often, whenever, especially just because you're on the road driving around, man. Don't need you being fatigued.
For real though. Yeah, so we're shaking hands now.
We're handshaking fools.
I'm shaking some mad hands right now.
Oh, with authority.
With authority.
So
At
guys,
43 degrees Celsius.
you just watched the build of a water block on an FPGA, and he fired it up mining for y'all. Yo, give me an FA in chat. Yo.
Hey guys, I can talk to y'all while it's mining.
Oh my god.
Can y'all hear me? Test 1 2.
Perfectly. Oh my god, it's not screaming.
So now we're calling it the, what are we calling it again? The siren?
Yeah, the siren. Yeah, siren bee or siren of the bee.
Man, you'll get them frogs out there. You'll fry them legs up, good boy. Fry them up. I need to get back with you, Ralph Cooper. Me and you were discussing some stuff. We need to finish talking about that. I've been busy with this thing and some other stuff.
Right.
So we need to finish talking about that kind of stuff. I also got a new part on the way for my project that I've been working on. The DCA Your Glory, which if you guys go to the Patreon, it's actually in the section. So if you're into firearms and stuff like that, there is a section for that. Can't talk too much about that on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube kind of frowns on your constitutional rights just a little bit.
Just a little lot of it.
Right.
Just a little lot.
Right.
Alright, so we're hashing away, man. Currently sitting at 45 degrees Celsius.
Woo! Ralph's like, yeah, come talk that way with me. Oh.
Yeah, man, we need to finish talking about that. Love it.
All the FA in chat, yes, because it's fucking awesome.
Ooh. Hey, this build is fucking awesome.
Oh! Oh, yeah. Oh. Squeaky. Oh yeah, Dan the Dane, you are 100% right. Smash them Lizzie like buttons, guys. Yo, smash it real hard.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. My wife is so happy. You have no idea.
Oh yeah, that screaming bee is good for one thing. Well, no, two things: mining and making sure you're single.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm glad it's sitting here working. We're running at 47 degrees Celsius right now. And granted, my office doesn't have like the best airflow.
How warm is that back plate?
It's warm. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's if
Warm
it's.
enough that I don't want warm, but I don't like it.
Yeah. You need a fan to blow down in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Deadwood, man. Don't tell me that them traditional markets aren't manipulated.
Really? Yeah. Not like a best way to mount this fan.
No.
I will, like, once I move into the other rig, I'll hang it from the rig above it. Just like let it balance right here.
Yeah, but you also are gonna need to have it blow down into the cooling fins, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Let's set it down here and then blow into the
Right.
yeah. Bro.
Broskies. You just gotta do it. You just gotta do it like that, bro.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Right, bro? You know, bro.
You know what I'm saying, brother?
For sure, bro.
But this thing I'm looking for, I don't
Nice.
know. Got it, but not a lot.
Fantastic. Later, Ralph Cooper. Sure you're down
Later.
there. Yes, slam that like button, guys. On both of these channels.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Both the shows, slam both the like buttons. Hit both the subscribe buttons. Check out the Patreon. Greatly appreciate it.
Right? Coming to the DCA, Your Mining. Oh, get all that juicy knowledge. Behind the scenes knowledge. I would rather smell farm fresh air than that polluted, toxic airport called O'Hare.
Oh dear.
Did you know that airports have to contain all the dirt there on site? Because it's all classified as hazardous material. Why? Because it's saturated with grade A jet fuel. And every time one of those planes are taking off, they're basically chemtrailing everybody as they take off.
Not helping so much. Not helping as much as I would like. That's my finger.
Yeah, that was.
I felt that. So, you know, this is something that I had built for the Sanyo Screamer at one point. Just to kind of like force some air. Let's see how it works. Just
Put your hand on the other end of the cooler.
I feel air.
That's good.
It's not a lot.
That's because you're probably got a small case style fan,
Oh yeah.
and they're just
It's an old CPU fan, but it's like a high flow CPU. Yeah, it's making it a little worse. But it is also getting a little warmer now. Man, that's a nice jump, man. That's rough skin.
nice.
That was a good one.
He's trying to hurt himself here on LiveStream,
Just for y'all.
right? Now we can call it the Bloody Bee.
And back to plus. That raised temperatures 3 degrees immediately. Press
What?
the plus sign on the handshake miner.
Yeah, it gets kind of
Well,
whoa.
if you press the plus sign on the handshake miner, it increases your core.
Yep.
Because it doesn't seem to like when you apply core settings to the like inside the file, batch file. As much.
I don't have an issue with that.
Really? Mine
Yeah.
doesn't. Mine always sets it at 400 no matter what I do.
You didn't save it in the batch file.
It is saving the batch.
Well, that's odd. I've got mine saved at 500.
Now increasing pump flow won't cool temperatures down, right?
No. I mean, you could sit there and turn it up so it's got some good flow to it, but yeah.
I mean, it looks like it's moving pretty good.
Yeah, if it's got some good movement on there, you're good. It's just that it's not going to cool down the back plate.
Yeah. Yeah, this makes it should run like a champ now that it's blooded. Yeah, now that it got some blood, it should run real good now.
Right,
It got a taste.
Right.
This should be a rabid animal by now. Yeah, I'm running at 52 degrees right now, 470 megahertz,
Nice.
0.67 volts is what it reads in the miner. Current is 0.67 and next JTAG running at 2.9 gigas. 2.9 gigahashes. Nice. Now everybody press FA in chat because that was fucking awesome. Like it was.
Right.
Like it sucked a lot. Like, but it's okay. Because I learned a lot of cool stuff. Regardless if it took a little extra time.
Right.
I guess I was like, oh, I'm trying to switch my camera, and I said, oh, I can't. Because I took my nuts from my keyboard. Sorry. There we go. So yeah, well, we're hashing. We're good. No leaks as of yet. Yeah. Learned a lot. That's for sure.
Right.
Definitely for sure.
Rock and roll. So, baller
Everybody smash
things.
the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification so anytime we go live here on my channel, Mr. McHale, or if you're watching from DCA Adventure, make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow night, where we have our Friday night fun chats. We would greatly appreciate you dropping in. We'll be live 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, 10 o'clock Eastern, or like 7 o'clock Pacific.
Right. Yeah, and if you're only here for the mining experience, well, we'll see you on Saturday then.
For sure, yeah. We'll have plenty to talk about on Saturday about all of this.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
How it's
And there's
We'll have
so
a
much
good
to talk
24.
about. Oh, yeah. And there's so much, even beyond water blocking and all that good stuff. There is a lot of stuff that's actually happened in the last week. So, definitely, we will. You guys got any questions for us before we take off? Chain Coin, yes, we are shaking hands.
Yeah, right now I'm mining on Handshake with my BCU, but yeah, we're on Handshake right now. For now.
Right.
So, not profitable. And then I switch to something else.
Right, right. Oh, look at that. All on the... Oh. Right. Love it.
It's not doing too bad. I mean, granted, temperatures are a little warm right now too, but it's also like getting warm in here. I've felt the temperature like increasing here since I turned this on.
Oh, yeah. Those things are like a furnace, dude. It's like...
Yeah. Once it's like out in the spot, like in the rest of the mining spot, temperatures I think will be way better anyway. There's way better airflow out there. There's an exhaust fan, or there's a fan pushing right onto everything, pushing fresh, clean air, like pushing on it, and it's circulating back up and around. So it'll be better once it's over there. But right now it's not really crazy about. Granted, yeah, I mean, I can touch it. I can hold my hand to it. My hand's touching and I'm holding it, so it's not like I'm furnishing myself. But it's definitely that's for sure. I was trying to figure out how the best way to like get air down.
Well, it's going to be that funnel piece that you made, plus a fan that's going to be nice for it.
Yeah. So.
Or you just run no backplate on it, or you, with a fan just blowing on it.
Like I thought about just putting the fan like directly against it, because there are 4 screw holes, but I don't think enough air will go through those 4 screw holes to effectively do it.
Probably not. Probably not. You're going to want the shroud to kind of funnel it right into it.
I thought about putting one at the other end, but then I figured it would just fight the other fans. Pushing air back up. Figure it out.
Right.
That's for sure.
Mining issues. It's just a minor problem. Oh! At least this one's not going to cause the rig to go down.
Yeah. Much love, Darius. We appreciate you, buddy. Anything you can do.
Right. And has anybody got any other questions before we sign off? Because now is the time to ask. It's that wait, that 20-second delay. Oh.
I know, it's the worst. I want to hit 3 gigahertz, but I know I'll push 6 dBs.
Right.
That's it. Need to increase the... Oh. I pressed the... I was like, I want to press the plus button, but I forgot I am the button. I was like, why didn't it do anything? So, wait.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that, Nefarious. He's like wondering about the 50 BTC being moved from an OG wallet. You can tell that it wasn't Satoshi Nakamoto's. At that time, Satoshi Nakamoto, his hash function was higher because he was mining it longer. The hash function that was on that wallet was a low number from the miner, Satoshi Nakamoto's miner was also running with a known bug in it. So Satoshi actually still had the bug in his mining program. So it was just an OG miner. Guys, what? You think that the OGs aren't
then
gonna...
There was like 3 or 4 people that were mining.
Right.
I mean, one of the persons, of course, is not around anymore. He's since passed. But I mean, his estate his wife does have access to the wallet.
Right.
So
Satoshi
maybe she
Nakamoto's
fell on some
not
hard
there,
times
right?
during
Or
the
Hal
run.
Finney. Hal Finney's wallet got moved, but
I'm saying that's his wallet I'm talking about, not his wallet.
right.
Because he's no longer with us, but his wife has access to
But
the
I
wallet.
do
And
like.
she's made that public statement that she has access to the wallet.
But I also do like the idea that it's the wallet address is one of the wallet addresses that fake Toshi Craig Wright had claimed to be one of his wallets that he lost the keys to.
Show me that transaction ID, bruh.
He's like, I can't. He's like, I
Well, if
lost
you lost
that.
the wallet, then how'd you move it?
That's the catch-22. It's like, okay, so
So either you lost the wallet and someone else got your keys and got your 50 bitcoins, or you really moved it and you just don't want to say anything about it.
or it wasn't yours and you lied again.
Option 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, I like option 3. He lied and he just
Solid option.
he just got called out by the person who owned the wallet. And that person who owned the wallet probably didn't even know. He's just like, "Oh yeah. Oh. This
I
is
mean,
like
it could be
I'm
Adam's wallet since he's Satoshi.
Oh yeah. Allegedly, right? All right.
And he's more believable than fake Toshi.
Right.
I mean, kind of. I've seen some of the arguments, and I'm like, that's a pretty good argument.
Hal Finney fits the bill a little bit more though.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
But at the same time, if this was like one of the ultimate cypherpunks, like how much do you think that he would go through to keep his identity completely hidden, being an OG cypherpunk?
For real.
Nobody know. It's like
It's
people
2-1.
people know some of the cypherpunks, but that's only some.
For real. You only know about the ones that were public about it.
Yeah. They were not.
Dudes were a
No.
little warm.
Oh yeah. Hey, it gets. Don't put. I thought you just learned that. Do you need a person that needs to stick your finger on something hot like 4 or 5 times and you still don't learn? I heard that. Was it the same finger?
No. That's different, man.
Next thing we know, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm stuck, and your beard's in it.
Hardware.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Overheated.
No. So increase the voltage or decrease the clock speed. Because I was increasing in a second ago.
Gundy's like, ETA till haircut, 6 days, 18 hours.
It's like a bubble that moved in the tube. I caught out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, was that a strip? And I watched another bubble go by. Never.
Oh, Gundy gets a mark.
And we're trying to not have a giveaway tomorrow. So you're making that really difficult.
Gundy's like, unless the Fed F's us again.
Yeah.
Thermal guns don't work on shiny surfaces.
Or $1.25 off.
Oh, fuck that fucking shit.
This is why you. Oh.
Fuck. Does that do it for us?
I'm on my
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give him 5.
Can't. Oh, I think it's gonna work. I don't know my other markers.
I thought you bought plenty of markers for
I did.
us.
I had one out. I think my kids took it. They were asking for the dry erase earlier. They were doing some more. Keep it tip top fresh, man. Just because it's summer vacation don't mean you get to take a break. I got a break like 3 months early.
Let's do a whole show of just.
Yeah, so Grant, we probably won't have the giveaway tomorrow. Probably wait a week. We've had giveaways like every single week for like.
Man, now that
So
you
it
said
feels
it, we're
like
probably
2 months.
gonna get like another 20 people to jump on now, right? Isn't
Because
that?
I've said it,
Yeah.
probably. Sucks for them because we're getting off.
Dan to Dane is like, are there some green in your shirt, Mikkel?
No, there's not. It's heather gray.
It's like really trying to react to the
I
background.
seen that. I seen it do that a minute ago when I got like closer into like to the shadowy area. Yeah. So we'll probably wait a week. We'll probably not have it tomorrow. We'll have it the week following. Just that way we don't have to like.
He's not flickering Dan to Dane. He's multi-dimensional.
Yeah. It's alright.
Depends on if you live in that multiverse. Unless you believe in that multiverse, you know.
Sure.
Gundy gets another one. What? I missed it?
You need a stronger light. Yeah, yes. I do need a stronger light. I need to get a box light. I could like mount it like up there so that I would have full direct light. Even like
Yeah, that's why I've actually got 3 lights on me. So I've got 1 up here and then 2 on each side. Bam.
I have like a normal lamp, house lamp, but it's like a double lamp, but I have like super bright white LED lights. So they are like legit LED white lights. So that's why I look crisp, but it's not good with the shadow behind it.
Right.
Like right now, I can see my shadow. I cast a very good shadow, which I should. No shadows are bad for green screen. All bad. Good to know where mine is. Yep, motion.
Ooh.
I don't think I have XM rig installed on this. So.
It's not gonna be happy running Handshake.
Oh yeah, it's only on TLD.
Yeah. Handshake is too core intensive on the FPGAs.
Yeah, instead of side one facing the green screen and one in front. Yeah, because it would cut
the shadow behind you.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes the background just pop.
Yeah, I have like a portable light I could do that.
What are you talking about? Gets it and I get it. What? Did I like miss something in the chat? No, I commented on that Nefarious. I was like, thermal. He was talking about this is why you own a thermal gun so you don't touch. It doesn't work.
I respond to that.
Yeah, it
doesn't
doesn't.
work for fans though. Doesn't help me sticking my fingers in.
Right, he's putting his fingers in the fan, gets it, and then thermal guns bounce too much off of shiny flat surfaces, and that's pretty much what the back.
Really shiny.
Right, so it's not gonna work that well.
Right. Well, the front's nice and cool though.
It better be.
Way cooler than it is in the back.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
All right, guys. Well,
We did it. So I'm gonna get off here so I can go put this thing back in the mining room, and I'm gonna go play some Big Twin Bounty. If y'all want to play some Big Twin Bounty Hunter, hit me up in Discord. I'll probably go over there and play.
nice,
Anybody
nice.
wants to play.
All right, you heard it here. You know what he's doing tonight. Yo. And with that, guys, definitely smash the Lizzy like button, hit the subscribe bell notification, share this video with one other person. It helps
sure.
us grow our channel, or even just post this video on your favorite.
Leave a comment
Oh,
too.
guys,
That
yeah.
really
If you
helps.
got any questions or anything like that, or just be like, awesome vid, bro, just put that in the comment below. And then, you know, put this on your favorite social media. You know, basically gets that knowledge just out there to people. That's what we're all about, getting that knowledge out. And with that, guys, we'll definitely see you tomorrow. Yo!
I'm